Oh, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Today we're going to be carrying on Final Fantasy XVI. And I'm joined on voice chat by Kempermom.
Hello, hello.
What up, though?
Oh, what up, though? Yeah.
What up with the...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's get this going. Just making sure everything's set up. So I should be live basically everywhere. Let me know if I ain't.
If you ain't.
If I'm not, yo. It should be live on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Go live. Cool. Right. From my end, it seems to be working.
Yeah, one sec.
Okay. So,
Okay.
let's see if there's any...
Yeah, it took a while. It took a while for my computer to... Because I'm rendering, so my CPU is, like... slow.
I need to do this multicolored chocobo fight.
Okay. Oh, the comet.
Yeah.
The dread comet. Okay.
The other screen. You don't need that anymore, so let's close it. That, close it. Don't need monoliths. What's that? Okay, yeah, Dread Comet Hunt. I need to go to Dalmacia.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, as per always, guys, sorry that I haven't streamed for like 4 years. I've been busy.
4 months, 2 years, and yeah, 2 years, 20 months.
Happens.
Oh.
Hey,
Valisthea. Thanks for the resub. I was actually thinking about you, Valisthea, before, because I saw in the notifications the last time you resubbed. And I'm just sort of like, resub, and that's the only stream for the month. Resub, and that's the only stream for the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
He been working.
Still alive, are ya?
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
It's so mean.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I couldn't care less if you. Everyone good? Yeah, pretty good. Can't complain.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
So there has been some days, literally, where I've been working until after midnight, which has been a test of my patience, to put it bluntly. But it's all good. And I only play games when I stream. So this is the first time I'm playing any game since the last live stream, literally.
Trying to change that, but you know, he's working on it.
Yeah, because basically, when I finish my work, I go to bed. You know what I mean? It's like
he goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I work so late. Like I said, there are some days where I'm working like after midnight. And then there are some days as well when I get up in the middle of the night and then I work more.
Yeah.
Work.
I had a talk with him about it, so we actually had a chat.
It's like you work too much.
Yeah, I told him he needs to take time for just himself.
Yeah.
And play games as like a way of relaxing, not as a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I'll try. No promises.
Yeah, isn't the same thing. Maybe you'll platinum it.
Yeah.
Games come out.
Yeah. There's too many games to play at the moment as well.
Be safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if this chocobo whoops my ass. Because it pretty much whooped my ass on normal modes. So what's this mode gonna be like?
Well, I always say just think of it as,
Tells me it won't be easily broken.
what do you call it? Just the same, but just more hit points.
Too slow.
Oh. Lots of memories kicking in a little bit.
Nice try.
Yeah,
But yeah, how have you been? I'm going through Shenmue. Village again for comfort. Oh, nice. You know, I never actually finished Shenmue 3. And I watched Video Game Donkey's video about it, and I was like, do I need to finish it?
yeah. Right now I'm playing Eve 8.
Shiva!
My poor PC is like slowing down. Yeah, the fans are going like you just can hear it.
Too slow.
Halfway done. Oh, so we were talking about Cyberpunk today. Have you got to Severog yet? Is that the dragon?
Yeah, I think you beat the dragon.
Because I beat it already. The hard mode.
Nice try.
I think that was the one that you. I think you hit that up early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too slow.
It's because the evasion ring just
Nice try.
Spacey and I win one. For me anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was going to say, I'm actually going to write a very detailed article about Cyberpunk 2077. Like, what shall I mention? I'll obviously mention the expansion.
I don't know. It's been a while since it's been like.
I was asking about it.
Oh, about this. Okay.
Too slow.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's like, quiet you. Ah,
Yes.
is it just way too many meteors? Sorry to 14, broken game now, fixed many years later. Yeah, so you're saying like talk about the rocky launch basically. Yeah, it's one of the things basically I've been working on for Mithrie.com is I need to show Google that I'm an authority on gaming. And one of the things to talk about for me is literally Cyberpunk. I've written a couple of articles already. One about PlayStation 5. One about just why I do gaming news every day. But those sort of vlogs I've been writing, I need to write literally like 50 of them. Covering a whole variety of topics. I have to talk about Nintendo, I have to talk about Xbox, I have to talk about a whole variety of stuff. Okay, he did. Now I need to do the Marlborough, I believe. The Zarya.
Poor beast.
But when can I get the epic weapon? The ultimate weapon.
Did you do the blacksmith's story
I have no idea.
side quest? There's
do you-
4 side quests of the blacksmith that you have to complete.
Okay.
Then you have to get the materials.
Oh,
So if you've done all the hunts, you pretty much probably have all the materials.
okay.
But
Let
you
me go
have to do the blacksmith's quest.
Yeah, let me talk to him. See if he has anything for me.
So what do I owe the honor?
The
What
forge.
do you want?
What do you want? I wonder if this search for Mid's dungeon, if that's one of them. It says like father like daughter. Anyway, let me go see. Hey Jen, how you doing?
Hey, Jen.
Also side quest 3 like main quests.
Cole said it was an army.
Which has started with Cyberpunk on it. Oh cool.
How
Yeah.
are we supposed to do our duty?
Yeah.
Calling with a cat?
Well, when I've written the article, I'll show it to you. See. Need to go. The Man in Black. Ah. Can't do the Marbury yet, actually. Something else. I have to go to Lost Wing. Yeah, I saw that actually. Yeah, thanks for the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was already a lot to cover for the gaming news today. But the good thing is, like, the gaming news are still going, like, incredibly strong. Yeah. One is Lost Wing. Lost Wing. Gaming news overload. Yeah, there's so many announcements now. It's actually nuts.
Well, that's normal because of what do you call it? Well, it's getting closer to the last quarter of the year.
Yeah. I did see some people complaining though in the comments that they is it Cyberpunk? I think I mentioned it to you, Mum, where there's some game which is coming out like the day people start their classes when they go back to school.
Oh yeah.
Was it Cyberpunk or something else?
I think it was something else. We were discussing it. I'm trying to remember. Because you said, yeah, it launches right where everybody goes back to school.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's good.
Hey. I don't remember how to get to it.
Hey, Dawn.
Dawn. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, last quarter of the year. Yeah, busy 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been so...
November, December. Yeah,
So
it's
many.
usually from there.
Because Cyberpunk DLC on the 20th. Yeah, so it probably was Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it was Cyberpunk. Okay. I didn't think it was Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Yeah, so people were complaining basically that
They wouldn't be able.
they won't be able to play it because they go back to school like the next day.
Starfield.
Yeah, because Starfield launches like imminently, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
like Ko's already talking about playing it in like a couple of days from now. He will have super early access before early access starts. Of course, he's of course he's Co-Carnage. What do you expect, sort of thing. Oh yeah, this guy.
But they can play after school, not if they have homework.
Yeah.
You know, some of these schools give homework on the first day.
Yeah. I had homework on the first day.
Some of my students told me that the high school students they had homework on the first day.
Me and my water.
It will be good training when they become working adult gamers. Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
I did game when I got back from work.
My mother's knitting.
Ow.
Still. We're not leaving.
Toss the coin. Mixed on together. I'll just toss the coin. You get both, whatever.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Armor Core 6 is actually really, really, really short. It's like Nia, where you have to do like multiple run-throughs if you want to get the entire story. So like Cole Carnage, for example, he's only been playing like Armor Core 6 for a couple of days and he's already on his like second run-through. Whereas I think there's some people who are still playing Baldur's Gate 3 and they've been playing it pretty much every day since it released. So, 100+ hour game.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I always did all my homework in college. I did all my homework when I got back because I didn't really have breaks or the way that my schedule was. It was really weird. So I wouldn't have breaks. I would just come home. So I was just like, I'll just do it when I'm off school. I'll just do it when I get home and get it done.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have a lot of fun with BT3. Yeah. Like I said, I've seen. The thing is, there is too many games to play, and what's it called? Like,
he's got to finish this game.
Yeah, there's this game. Yeah, Miles Morales, Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Right? But Miles Morales, because Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 3 is going to be coming out. So it's like, or 2, sorry. Spider-Man 2 is going to be coming out. I was thinking 3 over there. And I go, he's got to finish my...
And you're playing Max 2 times a week for 2 hours, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Don, you got it. Yeah, that's Assassin's Creed Mirage, yeah.
Oh yeah, then Alan Wake 2 as well.
Alan Wake 2, yep, Alan Wake 2, we're gonna play that. I'll play the first one. Metal Gear Solid, I never got into Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I want to play them again, the Metal Gear Solid games, but it's not a priority, like, because there's so many other games to play. I will eventually play them. And my intention basically with Cyberpunk is actually to start the game again, because they're revamping the main game when 2.0 comes out. So I would rather experience the entire game from the beginning with the revamps than try and pick it up halfway.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I might have to do that too. Restart it.
He said, yeah.
But he's got to finish this game. Right, everybody? He's got to finish this darn game. He's got to get the plat, finish the game, so he can move on.
Yeah. And uninstall it and then next game. Because I was going to play Resident Evil 4 next after this game, but there's no time. So I will probably play Miles Morales. And if there's time before Spider-Man 2, then I'll play Resident Evil.
Yeah, 10-year anniversary. Yeah.
See. Still the same 2 trophies left? Yeah. I literally just have to finish the whole game and learn all the abilities, and I'm done.
And then get the abilities. That's it.
Right, and I'll get the platinum.
Out there.
How are we supposed to do our job?
I've been busy. But like I said, I'm happy with how the website's going. Like things I've added to the website, which is why I've been gone for like so long. I'm now citing my sources on my articles. I built a whole system to do it. And then I'm also writing professional blog entries for my website. And what else was I doing on the website? And then just general fixes, I suppose. Like, you know, to try and make the game and use as smooth as possible. That's why I finished so early today. Because, like, I was like, because it's so smooth now. It's just like, I even said to Mom, I'm surprised I was finished before 7 p.m. even.
Yeah.
Because there has been days recently when I've been finishing like after midnight, literally.
Yeah.
And there are still
1 a.m.
Yeah, there are other things I need to add to the website. So like,
I remember seeing this, Dolan.
I need to add a about section and a contact form. So
Sid's best invention.
da-di-da-di-da. But gonna take too long.
So Sid hid something in
Engine
its
4.0.
first
Ah.
opus.
Oh, jeez.
What would that be?
I'm done with Genshin.
Sounds I might know.
Yeah, I stopped playing Genshin like a while ago.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so I've got a lot of work to do, but hopefully it will be worth it. It'll be worth it when the website actually starts getting traffic. You know, I didn't make the website for it not to get traffic, you know what I mean? I put in way too much work for it to fail.
Well,
But it's been a learning process as well. And I can completely understand as well why it's very, very, very competitive. So, because if you... Because it's something I was talking to Mum about, that if you can get on Google's good side and Google starts promoting you and giving you lots of traffic, it could literally make you rich. Make you a millionaire. Or even richer. So, that's the thing. But a lot of people clocked onto that already. So it's very difficult. Especially because I'm doing gaming news. Like, there's whole corporations that do gaming news.
Yeah.
You know, your IGNs of the world and so on. And how many journalists do they have and so on. And I'm just me. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm working. And it keeps my programming what's it called? Experience or skills, like it puts into the test.
Here.
Fresh.
To further the
Yeah,
flagship
keeps it
sales.
fresh.
New quest available. Okay.
I have to
Quest
get back.
Busy.
He's a surly soaker.
But my hope is eventually, if I start making enough money, that I will actually have people to help me out with, like, the gaming news. I need people to manage my social media. I need because where I want to get to eventually is, like, I still do the gaming news and output as much as I'm outputting every day, but I do it quick enough where I can then just spend the rest of the day streaming. But I don't want
There's a
to...
single vine.
I don't want to give up on what I'm doing, basically.
Fair. Good plan.
But one thing that we were talking about as well is that even though I want lots of numbers and lots of traffic and blah, 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 I need to not obsess over it. You know what I mean? Because it was starting to affect my mood. So I need to basically just put out the content and then just leave it.
And let it work.
And then just try and do better next
Sid,
time.
Heard you were in Canberra fetching young men.
Yeah, there's something that he's catching himself,
Shirley.
which
Yeah.
is good. So if he notices he's doing it, he's catching himself and saying, okay, no, I need to leave it.
Yeah.
And
I've done the
not look at the
videos, I've
numbers.
done the content.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
She can't kick this. Glory to Griga.
Okay, so now I
There
need to
you
kill
are.
the Marlborough. For the quest.
Marlboro.
The
Marlboro.
The Marlborough.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Pray you have better.
Even
luck than
mental
I
health.
did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, if you're, this is what I said. I basically said, numbers do not mean worth. Okay? It doesn't mean worth. And I said that what you give to others means something. So I said, since he's doing the news, he's giving information to people, which is worth right there. Numbers mean nothing. And so I said, if you constantly look at numbers and then you start comparing, then it puts you into a negative mental state, and you get your mood changes. So you start thinking that, oh man, I'm a failure. I'm not making up to this quota, and and it's putting you in a bad state. So I told I told him, and I said, let it work. You're already giving to the public. You're giving them information. That is your worth. So just let it ride. See what happens.
Yeah.
And you're doing good. You're doing good.
It's also as well of knowing who my competitors actually are. Like, I can't say that I'm a rival to IGN.
Oh,
you know, I'm not a rival to any of these corporations. These are big corporations with hundreds of people. Like, I'm not a rival to any of them. I never will be. I'm not trying to be. It's an insult for me to even put myself on that level. It's an insult to them, basically. So I was like, no, I'm not. I'm just an like, if I gave myself an official job title, like I said, I'm an independent gaming journalist. That's it.
Yeah.
With no journalism training.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but you're still giving information to people that don't have it. So I said that is a worth right there. You're giving information.
Yeah.
And to me, that's good. But numbers mean nothing. When you're chasing numbers, doesn't mean who you are at all.
So yeah, busy. Always busy. You don't want to start resenting the process. Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
We can't find a full
Resenting is that when you start looking at it in that negative way.
Yeah.
Then you think yourself as a failure, and then you give up because you're like, I'm not even going to do this. It's not worth it.
No. But it's also like, I do really enjoy what I do. It should be clear.
You have to enjoy your job.
Like, when I record the game news, you can probably see the smile on my face every day. It's like, when I compare that to my previous work, where I would, commute somewhere I didn't even want to commute to, and do a job I didn't even like doing, and I didn't like the people either. It's kind of like, it was lose. So, I'll basically say that, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Oh, I probably should restock my potions and stuff, just in case. Now, I actually like what I do. Yeah.
Yay, I finally edited 2 of my videos. They're done. Finally.
Yay.
Certainly.
They're done.
Here you are.
We've got to build something from nothing.
Maybe
Bigger reward at the end of. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, if I can get the gaming news to take off the way I want, oh, I'll be very happy, but also I will be very lucky as well. Like, it's like, yeah, I talk about gaming news, and, this is what I do for a living. Lucky me.
Yeah, I agree with that. It is difficult to build something from nothing, but you have to have a set goal in mind as well. You can have, you'll get the reward as long as as long as it's a personal goal or a personal reward for yourself. Yeah.
Run like the wind.
Then it's to you, it's worth it.
Yeah. Because I was saying about it before as well, that if I could have been, let's say, back in my old job, going to the office every day, blah blah, and I look at a random person that has the lifestyle that I have, then I would pay cash. I would pay money to have the lifestyle that I have now. Actual money. So
Realistic goal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, but there has to be realistic.
it's not all bad, basically.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Numbers to me are not
Let's make this
realistic.
quick, shall we?
It's a comparison. It's a little bit different. I mean, yeah, they're there, but to me, it's not a realistic goal. You're comparing yourself to others when you look at numbers.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. So I comment on what I see.
I think where you might fall down as a YouTuber, basically, is all the advice from the would-be gurus, who are not really YouTubers, let's be honest. Like, they say, this is how you succeed on YouTube, this is how I succeeded, and it's sort of like you're in a completely different niche. You're in the let me bullshit people and get money for it niche. Like, you're not in my niche, so how can I get any advice from you? But what a lot of these would-be gurus will tell you is, for example, like, oh, you need to become an analytics, like, expert. You need to know how well you've done, because Mr. Beast once said it in a video and all this other stuff. And it's sort of like, it's bad advice. Just focus on making the best videos you possibly can. Everything else will take care of itself.
That's it. You focus on you.
Too slow.
They're ridiculous. Yeah.
It's like, what works, keep doing it. What doesn't work, stop doing it.
And change it. That's it. You don't have to listen to these idiots. They're YouTube. I mean, I'm sorry. You think they are.
Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm not even paying attention. I'm more paying attention to the chat, and then eventually the fight is over.
Yeah, I was like, what happened? Yeah.
Too slow.
That's what he bought automatic. Automatic.
Yeah. I think this is one of the blacksmith's quests.
Okay. Good.
This is
yeah,
quest
yeah,
number
I
3.
think there's 4 of them. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them.
I dare say that.
Yeah, it says blacksmith blues number 3.
Yeah, yep. So you're almost there.
But yeah. But it feels satisfying knowing, like, for example, that Mithrie.com is 100% my creation. That I didn't pay some developer to do it for me or anything like that. It's 100% my work, my code, my everything.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing which has helped me has been,
This should be plenty.
like, ChatGPT.
Right then, time to put these louds.
So, but I am learning a lot about programming from ChatGPT. That's the thing. I mean, there's some things I couldn't have worked out unless I had it. Because one thing I was looking at, for example, was how to connect my website to YouTube directly using the YouTube API, and it all sounds, you know, very exciting. But basically, I didn't know how to do it, so I asked ChatGPT, "How do you do this?" And they said, "Try this." So I tried it; it didn't work. And I said, I said to ChatGPT that didn't work. It said, "Okay, try this," and that also didn't work. And then it said, "Okay, try this." Give me another solution. And then it worked. The third solution worked. I was like, oh, I was like, geez, how many solutions do you have? And it is to do with my server environment, basically. That's why the first 2 wouldn't work. But then it found a solution. I was like, oh, well, nice. So now my website is connected to YouTube directly.
You're doing the blacksmith blues. Okay, that will get you the Goddard Damarung reforged when you do that.
Yeah, no, I got the Ouroboros.
Trouble
Yeah.
with your gear.
Well, no, I'm just saying for the Ultima weapon.
What do you want?
Then you have to get the Everdark reforged, which.
What is the Ouroboros?
Let's see.
That I got the Ouroboros recipe, but I don't even know what the Ouroboros is. Oh, here you go. Ultima weapon. Sorry, okay. I have the recipe built on my weapon already. Still missing 2 items. Oh, here we go. Reinforced Ouroboros. Need a flawless stone tongue. And reinforced Sons of Ouroboros. Okay. Flawless marble flower, flawless loincloth. Fair enough. So the Ouroboros, I guess, is the ultimate gear. And then the ultimate... So anything that's the red is the ultimate stuff, isn't it?
And
Well, in order to get the ultimate weapon, you have to get the Everdark Reforged on top of the Goddardam Roman Reforged. And then you have to get the, what is it? The, Utterance of Creation.
Cole said it was
So you need one of those. And that's, you get that, I think, when you defeat, the game, I think the first time. You should have Utterance of Creation.
You know, I've got some mats. I just get the rest.
Alright. And then you can get the ultimate.
Fair enough, fair enough. So if I just keep doing everything like I'm doing, all the side quests, all the hunts, then eventually I'll have everything I need.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go defeat the mob.
The Mobrilla.
The mob. It's a mob.
straight home now.
Here's a mob.
Yeah.
Carrot.
Yeah, exactly. Then you wouldn't have to go through the whole goddamn thing. Yeah, chapter select so you can go back and forth. I agree.
Yeah, because people have been asking me as well, like, am I gonna play Baldur's Gate 3? And I said I probably will play it eventually when I have a spare 100 hours, which is never.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice try.
That's why I'm persistent with these things, like getting the platinum for this game out of the way, and I don't just give up, because otherwise it's gonna bother me for the rest of time. It's like, I need to go back to 16 and I need to get the platinum. But no.
Yeah.
But I think in the future I want it to be a case of, hey Mithrie, did you play 16? It's like, yep, platinum it. That's it.
You're like, finally.
Delete from brain. Thankfully it didn't one-shot me.
Yeah.
Get there.
I will be right back and we'll go make something to eat.
Okay.
Be right back.
Alright. I'm hoping by the time, for example, Rebirth comes out, that I'm really, really set in my ways when it comes to the gaming news, for example. I can just get the game news done really quickly. A lot of the process is automated. Be nice. And we could just play games all day. Because I've said time and time again, I say it a lot, that sitting here and playing games all day and talking to the camera is the easiest, no effort job I personally have ever done. There is no job I've ever done easier than this. This is the easiest, stupidest job in the world. But looking at it deep down, like I said, I have a profound sense of guilt where asking people to tip. So I don't ask people to tip. Now, if you buy a product and I earn a commission, that's okay, at least you get the product. But giving me money just for the sake of giving me money, I'm not okay with that. Because, they said, oh, it's like, I'm not a charity, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to make the website successful so that I earn money from it. If you buy one of my merch or one of my t-shirts, that's okay, because at least you get a shirt out of it. Silly me. He's nearly dead. Oh yeah, we'll see as well in the future if we ever go back to Oolong. Whoops. Again, it's always just lack of time. It's just no time for anything.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now,
Okay, what do I have to do? Let's go that way. We have it, so one day. Yeah. It's literally just a matter of when I find the time. But if I have time to just play games all day and everything else is getting done, then yeah, we'll get around to it sooner than later. Because we were watching opening night live for Gamescom, and there's endless gaming news, game announcements, and so on. And this is my job. This is what I do, is the gaming news. So what I'm basically trying to achieve is that whenever there's any of these sort of big events like Opening Night Live or Summer Game Fest or the Game Awards, and there's lots of announcements, that it's a good day for me in every sense of the word. Let's see. Last week we had net problems. No TV, internet, and telephone for 36 hours. Jeez. What did you do? I think I'll go Natsif. There we go. It's like, I don't know why it's so hard to summon the chocolate bar.
run like the wind. All right.
You read a book?
Rodrigo could have mentioned his
What's a
spiders
book?
would be the size of curls.
Get it. But, yeah. I'll go Natsif, had no power. But one thing I started doing is I've been ordering. Well, I got my first delivery today. These sort of pre-made meals. So for lunch, I had like vegan sausages with like sweet potato wedges and stuff like that. And then for dinner, I had a chicken shawarma burrito. I feel a lot better.
Nice try.
It's better than what I was eating, that's for sure. I've got all these, what's it called? All these meals, different meals. I'll give them a go. I think it's better for me that way to have prepared meals rather than the cheap stuff I was having. But also it's cheaper than getting takeout. Takeout's very expensive. In terms of, if money was not the issue, I would order takeout for every meal because it's sort of restaurant quality food all the time. Of course, I wouldn't say no to that. But because money is an issue, do your parents ask your mother to teach you? Yeah. I mean, that was a thing actually. There's a road that goes towards my parents' house, and it was basically blocked off for more than a month, I think, because they were doing like gas line works and so on. And to go around it, because there's like a train bridge, you'd have to drive like 5-10 minutes out of the way. So I actually haven't gone to my parents' house for more than a month now because I didn't want a long journey to go back and forth, basically. But yeah, literally, it opened up again yesterday. So I'll go visit my family soon. But like I said, I've been just so busy. Crazy busy. Is that it will be worth it in the long run. I really think it will be. Is that because the way I'm looking at it right now is I'm laying like a foundation for my future. Like I said, I want to make sure, and I've said it from years ago, that my income is not reliant on people's generosity. So, or I'm involved in some. I don't want to be a clout chaser, you know, where I beg for people to give me attention so I can make more money. I don't want that in my future. Or like, oh, I got a massive raid from someone, lucky me. And now a big content creator. Like, I don't want any of that. I want it to be the result of actual hard work, not luck.
Yes, it is.
But I said the difference is now is that I can actually, what's it called? You know, I own this. I own my channels. I own Mithrie.com and so on. I don't have anyone leaning on me. I can't get fired, basically, from what I'm doing. And hopefully nothing will ever happen that would result in me getting banned from Twitch or YouTube.
Welcome to the
And it's more, again, to, let's say,
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
prove to you guys that money is not the primary concern. Because if money was the primary concern, I would have switched over to Kick already. I would have said, and I would have said to you guys, come to Kick. It's a better platform. Even though it's not a better platform, I just want the 95% share. So, not yet anyway.
If it's not,
They still have work to do to make it a better platform. And to the ironwork. Okay, so let's carry on the story. Oh, do I have the Barnabas fight soon?
It needs every moment we can give her.
It's like, it's your favorite scene in the game, isn't it? Don.
Behind you, I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the Kings.
Oh yeah, I'll skip the cutscene. Don't worry.
About that, Alpha, how are we doing, mid? I thought you said that ship was fast.
Yeah, it was a bit over the top of this.
20 summons. Come on there.
The whole cosplaying stuff.
Fancy's meeting Ogre Killer next.
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Yeah, so like I said, so when this game is platinumed, the next game is going to be Spider-Man Miles Morales. We'll do Resident Evil 4 another time. After the October rush. So maybe next year we'll play Resident Evil 4. But by then, it might, hopefully it'll be on like sale or on discount. So.
I'm bad. I have about 4, so I have to flip it over. So how goes the quest of platinum?
I'm doing that fight before the Barnabas Sea fight.
Gotcha.
I did all the side quests, all the hunts, all the everything. So I just carry on the story now. My money? Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, always.
Nice.
Never any in my household.
Now, there isn't any official announcement yet about when 2.0 for Cyberpunk is coming out. Have to wait and see.
Yep.
Cool. I'm getting there basically. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Hopefully it'll be a lot simpler without all these really long cutscenes. No, it's not. Well, they haven't announced yet. Like 2.0 might be coming out before the expansion. I mean, let's be honest, it's not going to come out after the expansion. It can only come out on the day or before.
Too slow.
Yeah.
It will be a second Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you should see the comments. People are really excited about 2.0.
Yeah.
Lots of people have said that they'll start the game again
It is not blood that runs through an Eddie's veins.
as soon as 2.0 comes out. So don't be surprised if there's headlines saying that Cyberpunk has got a resurgence of popularity.
Like oaks before a
Again.
good thing I brought one! How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Do they not have New Game Plus?
New Game Plus.
Oh yeah, and I completely missed the last seasonal event in 14. I completely missed it. So I was like, whoops. I'll try and do the Rising event before the expires, get the Phoenix. I'll try.
I did it. I gotta go turn my meal over out there, that.
Oh yeah, we never finished Dying Light 2 either. Yep, yeah.
Right, run for it!
Oh, Silverhand's gone. Yeah. Like one shot everything. So yeah, I played through it 3 times, so 4th will only cement it for me. I just want to skip cutscene. Dang it. So, realistically, chat, how long to platinum this game? 2 more streams after this one? $76.
Now, mate!
Engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
10 hours or so. Oh, God. Time October, maybe. Okay. But I'm busy. I wonder where I should go.
Lost already? I'm back.
I was saying, how long will it take me to finish from here? The chat is saying about 10 hours.
Oh, gee.
Where did you hide, Anonymous?
Huh?
Cut him down!
Is he on sometime in October?
Yeah.
Too slow.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, come on. Need to get it done. No, I don't.
I don't want it. Buy potions after this.
Too slow.
Okay, let's go.
Too slow. Too slow.
Oh, with this soul grinding, you can literally just turn your brain off, isn't it? Grind and grind and grind and grind. So it's like, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, that's what I did. That's why I did that like late at night when I was doing running.
Yeah.
After all my work was done and everything, I was like, so okay, I'm gonna finish and get up to this part. I just break. I got tired, and then just keep kept going.
Fight at last.
I'm totally not running into walls. You are.
Yeah.
I need to hurry.
Itari is like, duh.
It is. Yeah. Duh. That's a wall.
Oh yeah,
Still
it's
doesn't beat when you try to go through the window.
it's annoying when you have to do a whole game again just for the sake of, in this case, 2 trophies.
Yep. It was like so tedious the second time through it. I felt good when I got done, and just undersold it.
Yeah, I mean, I should hopefully get the puppy, you know, the Toggle pet, in February next year. We'll see if I finish the game by then.
Feeling it.
Like, maybe we can watch the ending credits together. Me and my little pet doggy. 6 months from now.
Yep.
Well. We'll get there. We'll get there, chat.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Now, if they do release DLC for this game, what would you guys want to see in it? Could it be like a story DLC focused on some different character or a different time period?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I don't think I need it.
Too slow.
I need to drink water after this.
Yeah.
These fights taking so long, I'm falling asleep.
Uh-oh.
This is so exciting. Yeah, I was thinking about that period of when Clive was going off.
Oh, like a backstory of while he was growing up or something.
You know, some event.
She must be here somewhere.
What happens after the ending? Yeah.
Yep. What's your guys' theory for the ending? My theory is basically that the kids or people we saw are like the great grandkids or something, for example.
Yeah. Yep.
So they're all related,
because they had the book. Yeah.
but they are what's it called? It happened so long ago that you just forget it even happened. It doesn't even sound real anymore.
Yeah.
Many of us, and only one.
I mean, how do we know they didn't have children? Because they had their sex on the beach scene, and also Jill was left behind.
Yep.
You could have been pregnant.
Could have been with child. With
Yeah.
child. Yeah.
I am with child. It feels like everything you watch, like constantly. I am with child. It's your most favorite fight in the whole game.
Oh yeah. Nope.
This is the one you said took you like half an hour.
No, it was
Oh, but we do.
that fight.
If only to remind you of your duty.
Oh yeah, it was this fight. Yeah. It took me forever for some reason. I don't know why.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my Lord will still find
Take you as long.
lacking.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
All this fire
Hopefully we will win.
and for what?
We'll win.
Of the light. A foolish notion that to you.
And I've only got 3 potions left. That's not a good sign.
Dare you?
Yeah.
We know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our
Yeah,
fates
they're
were so
talking.
easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Nice try.
Wow. He was in the middle of teleporting, so he actually took 0 damage. Wow.
Figures up. Figures up. Figures. Thanks, game. Yeah, they time it perfectly when you start doing when the icon abilities, and they time it so they take no damage.
Rise, Mythos. Too slow. Nice try. Defend yourself.
Wow. I don't know. Will I even do the shield on time? Will they give you like an hour to do it? I actually escaped this Iron Flash, or not really?
No, you can't. That's why I said I think the first one is story based.
Let's get the cutscene.
No.
Well. Oh, do I have to listen to his speech?
Yep.
You actually have to listen to the speech.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Clive.
Yeah, you did.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still
Went into the
warm
kitchen.
on our lips. We
Yeah.
carry
Fair
his
enough.
light that we might guide the masses.
I mean, I'm a
in
bit
his
tired. I
name.
might go take a nap.
We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
Well, after the
You
speech,
would
I wouldn't
be
doubt it.
nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being.
So guys, if you've been sitting down for a long time, get up, stretch your legs, walk around.
That its immaculate aspect might
Dude,
reveal
I'm gonna go clean my
itself.
plate.
The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
I do think this is very sarcastic for them to force you to watch this.
You look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations.
You notice,
Shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
I'm actually trying to cut down. I've only got this one and one other, and that's it.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation. And abandon
Did you guys ever see
everything
that
we hold
movie
dear?
with Ryan Reynolds
We don't
when
need
he
your
met his younger self?
salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll
And he's
do it
like
on
some
our own
space
terms.
guy.
Yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness
I don't remember what that
become.
movie's called.
But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Anyway, so the reason I mention it is because at the end of the movie, they were at a university lecture, and he was like showing you how you can sleep with your eyes open.
The faster it binds you to the remaining doors,
Yeah, that's the one.
the stronger your hunger will
It
become.
feels like it's appropriate for this, isn't
Until
it?
it leads you back
Just
to
like-
the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back.
I mean, it's like Clive bested victory music. That makes sense. Can we skip cutscenes now? Finally. Yeah, let's go back. I guess that Barnabas fight wasn't that bad. Not really. On the first time, anyway. Cross the Narrow.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Are any more hunts to do? Side quests. Okay, let me do the side quests. First, let me restock my potions.
Don't tell me we've run out of pep.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Aye.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. And the stews.
But yeah,
Trouble with your gear, or
on with the rest of the world. I'm looking forward to what's it called?
Should last you a good while.
to rebuff. Ooh.
Anything else?
Okay. See what the story quest is. 2 story quests. Okay, let's go. Now, I am forever grateful that I can wake up every single day on my own time, my own timing. That I'm not woken up early to, you know, jump on the train and go to work or anything stupid like that. Thank God. Like, if I'm really tired, if I'm up late, I could just
I won't let that happen.
wake up late, you know what I mean?
Didn't think you would.
But it... Blacksmith 4? You say Blacksmith 4, then I can go get the ultimate weapon? But yeah, but like I said, so all the work I'm doing on Mithrie.com, the end goal is actually to eventually be able to just stream more. As stupid as that sounds. I wanted to secure my income. Because I feel like my life generally and the stream and everything involved is a lot more fun when I can just focus on the game and not focus or think about money. I hate thinking about money, it's a drag.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic,
But jeez. So is this like the second to last big side quest grind?
I'm back. Sorry, I had to feed my son. I had noticed the time. I was 30 minutes past.
I was
He
saying,
was
like,
upset.
is this the second to last side quest grind?
Search last. Yeah, I think so. Well, you have the Blacksmith Blues 4.
Yeah.
And then you have the other one. Yeah, I think so.
And there's like a billion side quests on here as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I just noticed there's also one in the room as well. Yay. Ew.
Away, away!
Yeah. So what I was saying just before you came back, I was saying how if I can fix my income, then the stream will be a lot more fun when I'm not worried or even thinking about money.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
It's overrated.
Yeah. The only even reason I need money these days is because what's it called? Either eat or buy games.
Yeah, mine's just buy games.
That's like 90% of my expenses for those two things, and then the other 10% are like shampoo, toothpaste, or whatever.
Yeah, pay rent and stuff, pay all my bills, yeah, and play and buy games.
Yeah. Because we're gonna skip all these cutscenes. God for that.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Okay. Where's the rest? Yeah, so that Barnabas fight wasn't actually that bad. I'm assuming the one that's got off an hour was the second time when you actually defeat him.
She's still here.
Yo, well, possibly.
I'll assume.
it doesn't still hurt, does it?
Yes.
It's been a...
was just in on a stream earlier on. And had Ben Starr, you know, Clive, on
Oh yeah, Clive.
on her stream yesterday. He actually went over to visit her. Well, all Londoners.
Ah, Clive.
We all live in London.
All right.
Thanks.
That was
Wouldn't ask
Valisthea.
Uh-huh.
We're special. Apparently we're waterproof as well, because, you know, rain. Okay, let's try to do as many side quests as possible. Yeah, it was interesting hearing his perspective about different things.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own.
Go, let's go. Done.
These are
Did I platinum yet?
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, you need to be patient. Like, can I go to bed yet?
And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
Oh, dear me, touching my kids. Never ending. Want, need.
Okay. Oh.
Let's go. Come on.
Better already.
I'll win eventually.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Things you do for platinum trophies.
I know.
Nice try.
I mean, even there's something funny enough Ben was talking about yesterday, saying that he's working on the platinum for this game.
Oh, gee.
About when he finds the time to do it. Going to PAX West next week, I believe.
Oh, wow.
We'll
Nice.
work on later on.
You're finished.
You're finished, grr.
You're finished.
Manly. 10 billion experience points. But thankfully we did that Bahamut fight in outer space.
Yeah.
Thank God we did that. Yeah.
Next one's mine.
But the only ones which suck more are where you have to take part in the online portion of the game if there is one. You have to like
Oh, God. No.
level up to max level or get certain
Good girl.
kills or whatever. That is hell. And a lot of times what happens is let's say you really want to do one for an old game, but then all the online servers have been shut down. So some platinum trophies are literally impossible to get now.
Yep.
Because they shut the online portion of the game down. Oral.
There it is. With me, Torvald.
Well, no one is playing it anymore. Yeah, but that's usually why servers get shut down. It's because no one is playing it. There's no point keeping the server up. Or if you need other people that are playing it, isn't it, to do your thing. I think the last time I did any trophy which required the online game was, I think it was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And the hardest trophy in that game was to literally get every type of kill you can imagine in one match. Like pull them into haystacks, or leap on them from a ledge, or get them be in a haystack and pull them in. Hide a body in a haystack. There was a whole list, and you have to do it all in one game. And the way it basically worked is that you and all the other players, you look like NPCs, and all the NPCs obviously look like you, but you had to try and disguise yourself to show that you're not an NPC, you're not a real player, you're just an NPC, and then try and get actual kills. Because if you just run around like a madman, then people are going to know you're a real player. So you have to be really, really subtle. It was actually a really well designed multiplayer game for Assassin's Creed.
Too slow.
And the only way I got through it is that I worked out that everyone was playing everyone that cared or was experienced with the game was playing the latest patched version of the online game. But to have all the latest add-ons, you'd have to essentially buy them. So what I did is I switched them all off. So I was only playing the online versus people who are completely new to the online. So.
All right, Valisthea. Have a good night.
Buffy, you have to go.
Yeah.
Okay, Buffy. Have a good night. What was the one zombie game that you played, which is a trophy where you need to play co-op with 3 other people from start to finish? I think that was that Dying Light?
All right.
What was the zombie game you played, which had the trophy where you need to play it in co-op and 3 other players from start to finish?
Remember if that was Dying Light or not.
What? I don't know if it was Dying Light. It would sound like that because you'd have to play with, co-op it. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah, I was saying before when you were AFK as well that eventually we need to get back to Dying Light 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
this time when I ask you to teleport, I need you to actually teleport and not say why.
Stop it! Because I was right there with you. Oh my god, I was on top of the truck where you were down on the floor right there. So I was like, why teleport when all I had to do was jump down and go to you? It didn't make any goddamn sense. Yeah, just keep laughing. Yeah.
Insubordination, that's what it is.
Yeah, it is. If it doesn't make sense, I'm not going to do it. Something with nightmares at night, which killed Mom. Yeah, it must have been Dying Light because those were the nightmares.
Yeah, the nightmares.
Yep. Yeah, the nightmares always killed me. Yeah, it was the first one. It was the first one. Those goddamn nightmares, man. they're all like, "Oh, just run," and there will always be a nightmare right there. And I was like, "Well, I'm dead."
Yeah, because what you could actually
Nice knowing
do, you could have invasions enabled, where people could play as the nightmares and try and chase you down.
God.
I eventually had to switch that off because there was someone who invaded my game and he would just track me down and kill me over and over and over again. I could barely do anything. I was like, okay, let's just switch it off. It's not worth it.
Time to fight.
God dang nightmares! I hated those nightmares.
Yeah. Not the right way. No, I'm not. That's the conclusion.
Yeah.
Damn it. Thanks, game. This World of Warcraft.
Good girl.
Faster.
Get knocked off your chocolate, your mount.
Yeah. Yeah, that just knocked it right off.
I remember, God, I can't remember how many years ago this was now. Basically, at level 40, you get your mount. This was back in classic vanilla original World of Warcraft. And when I would get to that level, I would actually then explore and uncover the entire world map.
Oh, jeez.
It took a while, and some areas were really dangerous to do that in. But you get experience points by uncovering bits of the map. So, the reason I explored the entire map is because by the time I was done, I was nearly level 42. So, I got like 2 levels out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Too slow. Nice try.
Next.
Finally. I win. Could be leveling up now. Maybe not.
Damn it.
Next fight I'll level up. Yep. Now I leveled up. Yeah. 77. New missive has been delivered to his chambers.
Yeah.
The stew's awfully thin.
Got my potions while I'm here as well.
Yeah, yeah. Good idea.
Quests.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Pepio nuts and all.
Still alive, are ya? Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that.
Where's the next side quest? Let's take a look.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Come on.
So yeah, it's not like, for example, I've been avoiding this grind. It's just a case of I've just had other priorities.
Yeah.
I like this game. It's actually really fun. It's just a case of
Alright.
I keep coming up. I implement things for the website, and then I go to bed, and then I have more ideas than when I started.
Mm.
And I still have a few things I want to implement on the website as well.
Nice.
Damn it. The whole
Busy, busy,
village
busy.
is turned. It'll do, girl.
Now, this grind is just so boring. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said. Having to redo the entire game just for the sake of 2 trophies is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, let's say we lived in a fictional world where I've got infinite free time. Games like Armored Core 6 I wouldn't play anyway. Because it just doesn't interest me, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I that's why if games don't interest me, I just I don't even watch them.
Let's go.
The last time I played some mech style game was literally Zone of the Enders on PlayStation 2. I played it once, I finished it that day. I never played another one of those games ever again.
Yeah.
And the only reason I even got Zone of the Enders on PlayStation 2, like I said, was to get the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo. That's it.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Nice try. Too slow. Too slow. Nice try.
Well, I see how it is. Reminds me of Resident Evil. Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe I did, was it, 2 remake like 7 or 8 times to get the platinum?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I really liked it. But I think that's the thing, because it's not too long, and because I do really like Resident Evil 2, it didn't feel like I had to finish it 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Once, redo once, yeah. 7 or 8 times, that's just too much. That's my opinion.
But the difference is, like, if you know what you're doing, you can finish an entire run in like an hour. Whereas one run through of this is like, what, 30, 40 hours, even if you're skipping all the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Season about all.
Good.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, like I said, and I played the Resident Evil 2. Was it 2 or it might have been the first Resident Evil? I played a demo of Resident Evil, and I thought it was so bad. I was just like, what is this crap? I never played it again. I didn't even ever imagine that it would last 20, 30 years or however long the Resident Evil series has lasted.
Yeah. I remember
Sorry.
playing the first one, and I'm just like, the very first one, I go, man, I thought it was just stupid. I was just like, this is just dumb. And then I just started playing every one of them. And then 4 totally turned me off of it because I played on the Wii and it sucked. And I kept dying and stuff, and so I just stopped playing. And then you made me play 5 and 6, which we have fun with. And then I went back to 4 and actually finished it.
Yeah.
So I was proud of myself. And you gave it to your brother. Yeah, I played the first game and I was just like, what is this? This is lame. But I ended up playing them all.
At least.
You can swing a hammer.
Would you like to see my wares? Certainly. Thank you.
This guy.
Clive. You,
Skip.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
right you are.
Skip. What time is it? 5 to 9. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh.
Which one of you
some-
first?
It's a big cat. Move.
Yeah, move.
Might be confused. Well, I get what we're trying to preempt the dodge.
Nice try.
Wait. But wait, there's more. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I believe.
I believe.
Do you believe?
I believe.
No.
Yeah. Now my dog has a proper attack.
Okay. Me and Don, are you done with this? Did you plan on this game? A long time ago. Okay. Good.
Is that it?
What we said, it's not hard, it's just takes a long time.
Apparently not.
Will I be able to get the ultimate weapon soon? Good, right.
You're not getting past me.
But the platinum it was gone. Yeah. As soon as I get the platinum, I'll tweet out the platinum and I'll uninstall the game.
Nice try.
But like I said, at least I finished my the game I used early today. And hopefully with time it will just get faster and faster and faster and faster. I mean, there used to be a time when I would actually be done with the news at 2 PM my time. Obviously grown a lot since then. Like, if I can finish by 4, that's a miracle. Well,
Nice try.
hopefully Spider-Man or Miles Morales will be fun to play. It'll give me the practice before Spider-Man 2 comes out.
Outside, it's hot. There's wind, but it's hot. I like cool wind, hot wind. Oh, this is okay. Is this a Blacksmith Blues one, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the ultimate weapon after this.
Yeah. If you have that one other sword, the Everdark, I believe it's called. With this one, you'll get the Godderman, whatever the heck, reforged.
I win.
Hey!
This is...
This is
Ugh.
a hideaway. The platform. Even though he was standing right there.
Yeah.
Come back.
Like, we're not gonna talk here. Let's just go 300 miles that way, and then we can talk.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
The stew's awful.
Yeah. That's complete. 10 million. Got a damarang.
Yeah.
What's that for you, dear?
Yeah.
So how do I make the meringue reforged? There he is.
It should
I need,
be, yeah, it should
it
be.
says flawless dark steel and flawless battle horn. Or do I have to just keep doing quests until I get these mats?
You see where, yeah, you see where it has a little person there? That means it's a hunt.
Okay.
So you have to do 2 hunts to get those.
Yay. So excited. I just can't hide it.
And I just can't hide it. Yeah.
By quests. I'll get there. I've grinded worse things.
Yeah, I know.
Like your mother.
Oh, what?
I owe the pleasure.
Wrong.
I'm your father.
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
Wrong.
How could I
Just
refuse?
wrong.
Fair enough.
Thank
You
you,
don't
my
talk
lord.
about my mama that way.
Victor will fill you in on the particulars.
He's got standards, eh?
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference between a lord and a...
The League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
You and a woman I stroke? Yeah, yeah. I don't do human
Say that
interaction.
he was my... Yeah, say that he wouldn't have no chance with my mother. No chance.
Didn't ask.
I know, I'm just saying. If it was real life, no chance. She had standards, no chance.
Ooh. But, yeah. We'll get this. We'll get it done.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's like I said.
Must be the Camp Victor mentioned.
Like, I still like playing games. I'm still a gamer. Believe it or not.
That's him. The one who killed Doc.
It's funny because a day or two ago I mentioned to my dad that I'm working so much I barely have any time to play games. But you remember my dad is like anti-gaming.
Yes.
So his response was, I think you've played enough games for a lifetime already, haven't you? It's like, you just don't understand, man.
Question, you played enough, yeah. I don't think so. You just don't understand.
Because it's like for me, when if I ever spoke to, say, school friends years later, and eventually the question comes up, was, are you still playing games? Like back when we were in school. And then when people would say, no, I grew out of them. And I was sort of like, how do you grow out of having fun? I grew out of them. Sounds to me you're just, I'm right, you're wrong. That's all you want from this conversation.
Yeah. I've had friends that said that. You play video games? Yeah, I grew out of them. Well, good for you. Good for you. That's all I say. Good for you.
Yeah. No, because it even came up in that live stream yesterday with Anna and Ben. They were saying, like, sometimes, you know, they say that, for example, they go to conventions, they say they're actors, and they said, oh cool, what have you done recently? And there's almost an expectation where they say something like, oh, you know, I was on this Netflix show or movie and I did all this stuff. And they said, no, I did voice acting for a game. And people they said that people almost like, oh, good for you, man.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of like,
think of it as,
they don't see it as almost as a real thing. And I'm just sort of like, gaming is bigger than music and movies combined. So it's a case of, if you're an actor working in video games, that should, it doesn't, but it should mean that you're more famous than Hollywood actors.
Yeah.
That's why Hollywood actors are getting involved in games, like the Keanu Reeves of the world.
Yes.
So.
Well, plus the gamers as well. Most of them are gamers. That's why they get involved in it.
Yeah.
And I believe it is bigger.
Yeah.
But they need to get the recognition as well.
Yeah. Well, when they're like, sometimes you have actors taking part. Like, I think like Nicolas Cage is getting involved in Dead by Daylight. And he said, why? You know, that's what, like, Jeff Keighley.
Yeah,
like,
why?
What? But just why? And I think he said something like, oh, you know, my son's really into games. And blah, 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 blah. That wasn't that he was involved in games. It was a case of his son was. Yep. So, now there is nothing ever I could say to my dad that would make him be involved in games. Like, ever. Like, you know, they could literally be an offer of £1 million on the table. We're going to capture your sarcasm for this video game. And my dad would be like, you know, I'm busy. No.
Yeah, a lot of actors are bad voice actors. Yeah, because that's not their genre.
Yeah.
Actors that are on like movies and TV are used to that type of acting versus just using their voice. You have very rare people that can just use their voice and can act without actually people seeing them. I always think that's a true talent.
But it's not all about voices anymore. Like God of War, Last of Us, all the Spider-Man, it's all motion captured. Cyberpunk.
Motion captured.
So you have to give a physical performance, not just lend your voice.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but that's different too. That's like a different thing. That's why if there's actors that are used to stage and screen, they can do that, you know, the motion, because they're able to act with their body versus just their voice. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Ready to go?
Terrible. He was terrible in that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, in the past, sure, like video game acting was not taken as seriously, but I think these days it's a much, much bigger deal. Or at least it should be. And it's like when, you know, they talk about, for example, the Game Awards. They said that the Game Awards are bigger than the Oscars. And it's like, well, yeah, of course. Because the gaming industry is bigger than... So it's a case of if people are ever condescending towards me, because I'm a full-time gamer, let's say, I'd be like, "Oh, you're going to be in for a rough ride, mate. You have a really hard time. Oh, well, you're trying to belittle me?" I couldn't even move. Thanks, game. It's so easy to put people in their place now. Those guys were bad the last years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you saying that's why Will Smith slammed Chris Rock? Because he was bored?
He was bored. They had to bring some action to the Oscar.
Well,
the reason why I'm laughing is like I'm thinking about like somebody behind the scenes going, we got to bring some action to the Oscars. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Say a joke.
Yeah. Just insult his wife.
Yeah.
I'll boost the ratings.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Someone said we need to boost the ratings.
2 down.
Because I was imagining someone saying that.
Oh. But that's the point I was making before about streaming, for example. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life,
come again,
hoping or praying for some way to blow up as a content creator, or to become be involved in some big scandal that gets me a lot of notoriety, or I get massive raid or something. I don't want any of that crap. I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I'll go.
And people have a way of twisting things regardless.
Well, yeah.
Because, for example, you could find a cure for cancer, and people will still complain, and they will say they will be condescending about it as well. It said, well, that by keeping more people alive because you found the cure for cancer, it's a raised eyebrow. It means that we have less food and less resources available for the living. Which is so ignorant. Like, how could you be so stupid and so blind? Oh, hey, Ian. How you doing?
Hi, Ian.
I was just making fun of everybody. Those are called trolls for a reason. Yeah.
Yes.
As I said, I don't have the time or energy to deal with anything like that anymore. Yeah, that's why there's an instant ban policy in the stream. Anyone even whispers negativity my way, it's like, hey, instant permanent ban, no appeal, yay! Have fun with it. Yeah. Been working like normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have I. That's why I've not been here for like 2 weeks. I've been working like crazy on my website. There's been days where literally I'm working until like 1 or 2 in the morning. And there are other days as well where I get up in the middle of the night when I usually would look at, I would read my articles and then I work some more.
Yeah.
I use that as an opportunity to increase my learning. I'm learning a lot about SEO and stuff like that. Here's a grind on Beastford. Yeah. Insert joke here.
Yep.
It's like, I know how to grind. I recently injured my shoulder. Need I say less? Mom knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I.
this is
God.
still hurts, but not as much.
Oh.
But yeah, because I'm learning how to do basic SEO and stuff for Google to like rank higher on Google and stuff like that. It doesn't sound like the most interesting thing even to explain it. It sounds really boring. But the end goal is that if you can get Google on your site and you start getting tons of traffic on Google, then you can become rich. So
Dawn, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
all we can promise you is that it makes sense.
It'll make sense, yeah. So I'm just laughing. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
I work harder when I know things when it belongs to me. And I've got, in a way, I've got nothing to lose.
There you go.
By putting my heart and soul into it. It will never feel like a waste of time because it's all mine.
Yeah.
So we've worked out, Ian. There's just under 10 hours left, and I should plan on this game. So maybe a couple more streams after this one, I should be done. Hopefully. And then the next game, I'm actually going to skip Resident Evil 4 because there's no time. I'm going to play Spider-Man Miles Morales next, before Spider-Man 2, if I can. If I can finish it before then. There's still so many games to play. Like there's a Cyberpunk DLC, there's Assassin's Creed Mirage, there's Alan Wake 2, and that's all before the end of October. I will not be playing Starfield. I just don't have any interest in Starfield whatsoever. I never have. Yeah. I think it looks like crap, and I still think that it will get maximum 6 out of 10 in the review. I want to be wrong. I welcome to be wrong, but I think it will be trash.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna play I wouldn't play Starfield. Not my type of game.
And maybe I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 in the future, but I don't have time to play a flippant 300-hour game.
100-hour game.
I just don't. Even doing gaming full time, I don't have time.
Jeez.
You like No Man's Sky? Yeah, kind of. Depends how many bugs are in it. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I have no faith in Bethesda. So now it could be better given the leadership of what's it called, Microsoft. We have to wait and see. There's one thing I did read for the game news, which I thought was quite funny, was that Starfield originally was going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and then Microsoft swooped in and decided, yeah, let's just buy Bethesda, and then make Starfield an Xbox exclusive. So, but they literally did exactly the same thing when the original Halo was going to come out. The original Halo originally was being made for Mac. So not even for PC, for Mac. It was going to be a Mac exclusive almost. And then they decided, yeah, let's just buy the company, and then that's behind the original Halo, and then just make the original Halo an Xbox, the original Xbox exclusive. I mean, how many years ago are we talking now? Like 20 plus years ago? But it worked because the original Halo helped launch the original Xbox very smoothly even. Can't play games. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
These days it probably could, but at the time anyway. But I remember seeing the original trailer for the original Halo, and at the time I was like, wow, this is unbelievably amazing. Oh. Even when I was a kid, even before I liked women, I liked video games. I think we had this discussion already.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I was playing games before. Good girl. Before I injured my shoulder. But yeah. Like girls before games, but there wasn't much out when I was younger. Fair enough. Games have always been... Well, I mean, there used to be a time before games in my life as well, when I was like 7. And back then I didn't even really understand anything.
Straight home now.
Yeah.
Because I have these glimpses, for example, in my memories of going to kindergarten, right? So my parents would drop me off at kindergarten, and I remember playing with these like blocks and so on. But even then, even when I was a small kid, I must have been like 2 or 3 at the time, I was like, well, soon enough, the autopilot is going to take over, and I won't remember any of this. So imagine that was my thought process when I was like 2. So if there's anyone who is susceptible to schizophrenia, it's definitely me. I've always had like the split personality type where I can... There's a different personality in my head which is completely separate to me.
Yeah, I don't listen to my brain.
Yeah. Because there was one time as well when I was a little kid where I can't remember why. I opened the door so hard that it broke this like picture frame that was behind it, and it fell to the ground and smashed. And my mum heard it, and she came upstairs to spank me because, you know, I was like 3 or 4 years old. And when she was doing it, she was doing it really lightly, sort of like my 4-year-old ass, and she was like, you know, barely anything. And the thing was, at the time, even in my head, I was like, yeah, this doesn't hurt. Whatever, man. But then I just hear flipping like 4-year-old crying, like, eh. And I was like, where the hell did that sound come from? That's not me.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, so again, there's always been this sort of numbness in my personality type. It's like I said, I'm basically 2 people at the same time. Very interesting sensation.
No.
So, and
yeah, no.
You tend to see the 2 of them fighting each other, interacting with each other. So if you see me, for example, let's say, be upset or crying on stream, you might notice my eyes roll first and then I start crying. So my brain is saying to me, yeah, you're supposed to be sad now. It's like, okay.
Oh my god.
I could have worked that out myself.
What's the situation?
No, I don't listen to my brain.
Yeah. For me, it's not really it's not a choice. It's not something I consciously do.
Yeah.
It's something that just happens naturally.
Yeah, no, not for me. I like.
Where's Theodore?
Even if, like, in my house, even if your spanking didn't hurt, you had to pretend to cry, because if you didn't cry, she would hit you harder.
Right.
So, yeah, you did, and you don't say that didn't hurt. You'd be lucky if you're alive.
I didn't say it out loud. It's what I said in my head.
Your brain said. I'm saying if you said out loud in my house, that's a no-no. And you cried even if it didn't hurt. Then you go in your room and go, you know, like that. But you had to fake cry, because if you didn't cry, you got hit harder. So, I fake cried a few times. Sorry, Mom, but yeah, I fake cried a few times because it didn't hurt. But I would not do that for my mom. I did not want to get hit harder.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still thinking.
You're thinking about my shoulder, are you?
Yeah. It's like 1 in a million, you know? It's like, never heard anyone. He would be wrong every time.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's why I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
But yeah, other than that, I have been working really hard, playing a lot of battles to a point where I've actually had to take time off because I've been working that much.
Yeah.
Like a couple of days ago, I was working so long for so many hours, I literally felt like I was gonna cry.
Oh yeah, you're weepy.
I was weepy because I was working so long, so hard. So I was like, it will be worth it in the end. I believe.
To find Theodore before that dragon does.
I believe.
On my shoulder.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned
dragon.
as well. This isn't going to be easy.
So do you have the same moveset as thingy?
Nice try.
Oh god.
What's his name? Savrog or whatever.
Yeah. It's under a different name.
I'm on that self.
Nice try.
Halo was planned for PC and huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then, like I said, it did turn into an Xbox exclusive, right? I'm not imagining that. The PC One version didn't come out until years and years and years later. Now, there are some other games which have completely slipped under the radar. Like, for example, Dead Space Remake. I never had the time, the money, the anything for it, so...
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play it in the future. have been very, very clear about my, let's say, my work, that I could literally do anything as long as it's mine. That's the only bit that matters. Is the independent part. Like I said, I could be a janitor. Run 3 and then 10. But I don't really flip-flop. So, for example, you'll never see me like, you know, oh, today I want to be a DJ. And then the next day, I want to cut hair. I want to be a beautician. Then the next day, I've decided I really like marine biology. As I know, so it's always been technology/gaming related. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be a fitness trainer. It's always been my dream to start a gym. I'm also light. But then it is always a fascinating topic in terms of, if computers didn't exist, what would you most likely have done? And I said in my case, I probably would have cut hair. Go from your room. Yeah, of course. Online, baby. Online gym classes, yeah.
You can do it through Zoom, I've done it. I've taught martial arts through Zoom. I'm humble now. Hey, Kavita.
Kavita, how you doing? How's life? Grinding away at this game, trying to get the platinum.
Yep.
Grind.
Always.
At least you won't be the Liver King. I hope. Yeah. So yeah, do you want to eat testicles? Wait a minute. Are we talking about the same thing? Yeah.
I won't answer that question. Cool.
Appears pretty good. Making slow and steady progress with my business. Oh, cool. Good.
I'm lactose intolerant. Not with milk.
Yeah. With milk. No. What Don's talking about is there's a video basically of the Liver King eating testicles out of a big bowl full of milk, basically. So it's got
milk,
he has it almost like breakfast cereal.
I'm like,
so like
yeah,
milk and like bulls testicles.
Yeah. Nope. I'm lactose intolerant. That's what I meant. Like, not with milk.
Kavita, I know you do the web-based stuff. If you want, take a look at my website. What I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm working on the SEO. So I'm learning a lot about SEO and how to rank the website higher, make it more efficient, and so on. And in and out of Google.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
No, thank you.
I think Moist was talking about it. Always critical.
See what I can do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I may have met this Duke before at the Remembrance Ceremony.
Also read my mind. I have switched more into SEO. Oh, cool.
Nice. There's a person to talk to.
Oh, yeah. If you want, Kavia, let's talk about stuff. Because I'm, because SEO is really important, I think. So what I'm trying to do right now, talking about SEO, is I'm trying to build my topical authority when it comes to gaming. Because, you know, I do gaming news. But I need to write a lot of articles for Google to pay attention to me. I've written like 2. I need to write 50 about specific topics. I'm more focused on topical authority. I didn't know topical authority existed until like 2 days ago. And then I didn't know, for example, that Google Core updates existed either until a couple of days ago. So someone that's worth watching on YouTube, if you haven't seen him already, he's called Mark Diggity. He's a SEO. Yeah, he has like an SEO agency, but he makes really, really good videos about SEO on YouTube. So he's worth watching. Link. Okay, let me get the link. One second.
Yeah.
Got him bookmarked.
In this video, I'm going to give you.
Here's an example one. Yeah, check him out. He makes amazing SEO videos. So.
A question. Well, the people seem united enough.
Because it's not just a case of he tells you what to do, he tells you why you need to do it as well. Give proof. So, for example, one thing I need to add to my website is an about section and a contact form. Let's see. Send me a message on Discord. We'll have a chat. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Because it's a, you can understand, isn't it, Kavil, like why it's a full-time gig, be an SEO, full-time thing. And Google is constantly changing its rules as well. In the ideal world, if I do eventually have people working for me, I will have copywriters to write articles, I will have SEOs, I will have website developers, I'll have video editors, I'll have voice actors, I'll have script writers. You know, it almost sounds like a media company at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like right now I'm doing it all myself, but at this point I'm looking to get into SEO and marketing full-time rather than
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
building websites. Yeah. I mean, if you can get,
Nice.
you see how much SEO is if you're on an agency, how much they charge. Same. But yeah, the thing is though, building websites might not be a bad thing because it could be your portfolio basically. You give a lot more weight to your words if you can say, I've made this many websites and this is the result. Using my skills as an SEO, this website is now, if you type in this term on Google, you'll see my website ranked #1 because of my skills in SEO. You know, it adds more credibility basically to your words. If you know what I mean. And I was saying that it's very, very, because I'm doing gaming news. So it's very hard to compete for gaming news because you have all the big broadcasters, like the IGNs of the world. Is that I am never going to compete with them because at the end of the day, IGN's been going for a long time, and they have probably at this point dozens, if not hundreds, of journalists that work for them full time. So I will never be able to compete. But if I can have even a slice of that pie, I can still become rich anyway.
Those things I said before.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm working on. So SEO is what I'm working on right now on the website to try and actually get Google to pay attention to me. And what's it called? And I was saying, funny enough, we were talking about it before. I said that thankfully I was able to develop the website 100% myself. I didn't have to pay a programmer or developer to do it for me. And if there's any issue with the website, I can just get on and fix it. And one thing that's been helping me a huge amount with the coding has been ChatGPT. I don't know if you saw, but ChatGPT can write code for you. You can literally go on ChatGPT and say, for example, like, you know, when I want to make my contact form, I'll say, I want to make a contact form in HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Can you code it for me? And it will code it for you in like less than a second. And then what you can also do as well, you can say, for example, okay, here's some code I wrote about blur, whatever the blur is. Can you make it better? Can you tell me what is wrong with this code? Make it more efficient. And again, it will make it better for you in 1 second. I focus on popular games. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, with me, is I focus on the whole the industry as a whole. So I can't be I can't have a niche within that. Because there are some days, because you know, every day I pick 3 stories upon the gaming news. There are some days where it takes me like 3 hours to find 3 stories. So there's nothing to talk about. Because I do it 7 days a week. I do it every day. So I don't do myself any favors by doing it every day of the week. I really should take the weekends off. Hello? This is like, okay, there you go. It happened again. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. Thanks, game.
Breaking the game.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah. Have you been getting into AI at all? Like right now I'm using ChatGPT and I'm using Google Bard. It's Google's AI. And then I'm using 11 Labs for voices. I'm using Midjourney for images. Like my creepy pasta channel, my horror channel, is 100% AI. It's really fun. Like the images are Midjourney, the script is ChatGPT, the voices is 11 Labs, and I just piece it all together. Speaking of which, actually, I can probably make another horror video tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have credits again on the 11 Labs. I was waiting.
Nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Probably should see how the horror channel's even doing. I haven't looked in a while. I use ChatGPT and Midjourney, but I need to set my game up and start posting every day. Yeah, I mean,
How was she?
as they always say, it's about quality, not quantity, isn't it?
Ah,
I'm trying to achieve both, which is even harder. That's why I've not streamed for like 2 weeks, because there are days when I'm working until like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Okay. Right, I think I'm done with all this side quest grind. Yeah. Back talk to Joshua. Yeah, when it comes to Mid-Journey, I would recommend to follow certain feeds on Twitter. Like, I think one guy's called Chase Lean. These people who post basically amazing prompts that will teach you more and more about Mid-Journey on a daily basis. Worth having them on follow just to see what you might learn.
Perhaps he can find an answer.
He didn't say mayhap. Cancelled. I want a full refund. So I thought this was Final Fantasy. Okay, let's see if there's any hunts. One hunt. The Tricephalus Terror. In the desert. Apparently it's an S rank. That is. Yeah, the AI stuff is. It feels like, I said, I'm a developer. To me, it feels like science fiction. Doesn't make any sense.
Let's go.
Because, for example, Kavia, what I had to do a few days ago was I was trying to connect my website to YouTube using the YouTube data API, and I've been trying to do it for ages. I wasn't able to because of my server environment. So I asked ChatGPT, how do you do it? And they said, try this, didn't work. And they said, okay, try this, didn't work. And then they said, okay, try this, and then the third solution worked. I was like, oh, finally. So with the server environment I have, I can now finally connect to the YouTube API.
Alright.
So I wouldn't have worked it out, or would have taken me a lot longer to work out if it wasn't for ChatGPT, basically. But it gives me hope, because it just means that someone else obviously must have had that problem as well. That's why ChatGPT knew what the answer was. Because you can actually, that's what I like about the AI as well. Let's say you give it a prompt to say, do the following, and it doesn't give you an answer that is, you think is satisfactory. You can say, this is not good enough. Do it again, or whatever, and it will do it even better. Obviously, you can do it a favor if you actually say why, or what mistake it made. And they won't take it personally, it's a machine. So, what was kind of funny, I think yesterday, day before, I was watching a live stream. Yeah, I was watching Neon's live stream, and they were talking about, like, masturbation and nutting and stuff like that. So I went up to ChatGPT and I said, write me a joke about what they were talking about, the nutting and whatever else. And ChatGPT answered me by saying, people consider erectile dysfunction to be a very personal and horrible problem, but I won't help you write a joke about it. You should be more sensitive to the perils of people with erectile dysfunction. I mean, for all I know, that could have been the joke. Yeah. I did find that kind of funny though. The fact that it was like, no, I'm not going to help you with this. Sorry.
I'm not helping. I'll get in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Throw me under the bus?
And I've been asked already, because, you know, people know that I use Midjourney a lot. So people have said to me, like, can you do anything lewd on Midjourney? Is that you can't do anything lewd on Midjourney. They have a lewd filter. Sorry. But yeah, I was looking at, there's so many parts on my website now. I was looking at Google Rich Results. I was looking at optimizing my .htaccess Apache file. I was looking at the cache settings on Cloudflare. I was looking at optimizing my PHP code to make sure there isn't any holes that could be exploited. Then, like I said, now I'm looking at the SEO. If I keep working on it, eventually Mithrie.com will be one of the biggest gaming websites. I won't give up. The one big criticism I have is that when I research the gaming news, for example, there are some websites which look like they have the information that you want, but they are so riddled with ads, you can't even read the content. And that I really don't like. It's like, and you know, sometimes you go on a website, there's already 1,000 ads, and then after you've been on the website for more than 5 seconds, then there's pop-up ads. And then I'm just like, I'm gone. This is just too far. You can't even read the content. And then a lot of times when you can even read the content, you find out it's no good anyway. But right now on Mithrie.com there's no ads. If I can keep it that way, I will. I like your site. Few ads. Yeah, I don't have any ads, I switched them off.
No ads.
No ads at all now. I was trying some with just see if I could get Google AdSense working. It is unable for the site, but I switched it off. There are other ways to monetize, basically. Doesn't have to be ads. Now, of course, if I get to a point where the website is getting so much traffic and so many views that I'm losing hundreds or thousands of dollars a day but not having ads, then sure, I'll switch them off. I'll be stupid to not, basically. But, let me get to that point. Right now, it doesn't really get that much traffic at all. 7 billion experience points. Level 79.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Yeah. Okay. Can I craft anything?
Oh, you gotta look.
Or curriculum. Or curriculum.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Pepio nuts and all.
Still alive, are ya? Go on then. Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Yep. So, what'll it be?
Don't need a flawless loincloth. Reinforced rune crescent.
You can thank me later.
Element of priming do. Increases Lionheart tonic duration by 60. I don't think I've ever used Lionheart tonic. Okay, so I need a flawless stone tongue. Like the belt. Need a flawless loincloth to make this. And I need the Gutterman Reforged. Get that, I need flawless Darksteel, flawless Battlehorn from Hunts.
Jeez. Yeah. If that's a little person, that means it's Hunts.
And this question mark, this yellow, I don't know what that is.
Which one? For the what?
The Ultima weapon. Is it the
you
middle
need that
item?
you need the Everdark. You need the Everdark Reforged.
Everdark Reforged.
Yep.
That's something I'll get later.
You have to get him in order. I can't look right now because I'm in an alliance raid.
Yeah. I basically I won't get it today.
No.
The Odin fight. Okay.
Yeah, Odin. Thank you, Don.
There.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Okay, not today.
Not today, yeah.
The Vivian.
They were a compliment. Ah.
Skip. 10 PM already. How have I been streaming for? Take a look. These side quests available. I've been streaming for... Wow, nearly 3 hours already. Quick.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, 2 hours 53. Where is it?
How may I help? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. All done?
Okay. Next.
Yeah.
Please, Your Grace. My Lord Mark.
Yote. For Joshua.
Do the side quest, Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that'll be the last side quest I'll do today.
Yeah. It's a lot of side quests. A lot of just tedious stuff, but it's life.
Yeah. Yeah, if I finish early again tomorrow, then I'll stream again.
You'll stream.
It's a big if. But no, basically, chat, that I am never ever sitting idle. If I'm not streaming, it means I'm doing something. It means I'm busy.
You're working. Yeah.
I'm working on something. There's never a day when I'm just sitting here.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be looking anything till they're gone. I'm working for it.
You're back. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Wiping your alliance grade.
No.
You hurt your
Someone
shoulder.
stood on me. No, I didn't. Yeah, how'd you know?
Yeah.
Too slow.
Yeah. And there are some other games I really want to play again. I want to play Last of Us Part 1 again. But will there ever be time to play that anytime soon? Probably not.
Exactly.
And I want to try and replay 7 Remake before Rebirth comes out. Yeah.
Look at it.
See where these are. Okay. Sorry, Togo.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Convenient that is exactly what you need.
Right.
I bet you want. Gah.
Yeah.
Ye of little faith. Or realistic. So yeah, see you in a month.
Yep.
It is getting, the more I'm getting done on the website, the more time I'm finding, which is the whole point. Like, I want to get to a point where doing the website stuff is so fast I can just stream all day. I never want to compromise on how much, like you said, value the news is delivering.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us.
Okay. Got 23,000 ability points.
Nice.
See what. Finished off Ramu. I've only got basically Bahamut and Odin left. One ability left on Bahamut, and all the rest of the points will go on to Odin. Cool. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, slowly but surely.
Oh.
Nice. Oh yeah. Alright, chat. I think that's because I could just grind this for hours.
Yeah,
So save. Need to rest my shoulder, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Stop it! Oh my gosh. Why do I have to know that information?
Alright. Alright, chat. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. No promises. But yeah. But we've made progress. We're making progress. So you can see there's not much to go. There's basically what, 2 big story bits left and 1 major side quest grind to go, and then we're done. So, yeah. On Exum. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm streaming there as well. Yeah. Right, chat. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, but no promises. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye bye.